Hello, everybody. We are now live.
Hello.
Hello, kamusta po kayong lahat? How's everybody doing?
Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. How are you guys?
We're good. We're
Good.
good.
Oh my gosh,
Kuya
yes.
Joseph, today ay nasa Pilipinas. Makati, Philippines. All the
I
way.
know, right?
And then si Coach Mildred is from Toronto, Canada. Hello.
Yeah, I just came back from a walk. I walked outside after that snowfall.
Yeah.
The sidewalks are very slippery, very slushy.
It's it's dangerous walking in
Yes,
that
it
kind of
is.
snow.
Kasi it's slippery.
Yeah.
Oo,
Ayoko
ang
pero dito
slushy
here
na,
here in
slushy.
Windsor, ano pa, thick pa tsaka fine pa ang snow. So medyo masarap pang maglakad.
I know, right?
I hope everybody is safe and warm in their homes. Ayan. So happy Wednesday, everybody. And this is your next chapter. And today, our topic is all about the power of showing up. Yan. And if you are a business owner, I bet like this is the most basic thing that you should be doing in your business, right? Just by showing up, 'di ba? It impacts like a lot of things in your business, like you're going to get more exposure, more customers or clients, you're going to learn how to interact with other people, yan, just by showing up. So today we're going to discuss more about that because a lot of us business owners, we didn't come here na ready, right?
Yeah.
Na ready, confident, motivated all the time. Yan, although yan, sabi nga lagi ni Coach Mildred, we need to have energy lagi.
Energy, energy. Yes, so
Business
true.
owners. Yan. So, yan, today that's what we're talking about. We can, do you want to quickly introduce yourself, guys? Or we're good
Sure.
to go ahead?
Yes. Yes, I'm Mildred. I am here in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, originally from Cebu, Philippines. So I have been in Canada for a while, and I have worked several careers. I am a mom of an adult son, and I was able to retire earlier because of this business. And now I am a coach and the CEO of my own online business. So welcome everybody. Great to see you all.
Welcome. Thank you, Coach Mildred. Go ahead, Kuya Joseph.
Yes, thank you, Ariane. So yeah, my name is Joseph. I am originally from Manila, Philippines. I'm actually currently here on vacation with my mom and my siblings. I am a retired IT professional from the banking industry. I have a wife and two young adults living in Hamilton, Canada, and very proud digital business owner. So back to you, Ate,
Okay.
Oh my gosh,
Ate
Kuya,
Ariane.
don't call me ate. Ayan,
Joking, just joking, joking,
thank you,
joking.
Mm.
thank you, Kuya Joseph, Coach Mildred. So, I'm Arian, and I will be your main host for tonight, together with my co-hosts here, all the way from Manila and Toronto, Canada. I am a mom of two boys, a wife, and I'm also an IT analyst and also a proud digital business owner. And we've known each other from this online business community. Yan. So, let's start. Let's start with our first question about showing up. Ayan.
Mm.
So, when did showing up matter more to you than feeling ready? Kasi there are like situations na a lot of situations actually kahit hindi sa business na hindi tayo ready, right? Na there are fears, yung mga second thoughts.
Mm.
But do you think you have like one situation that you can share wherein you showed up and it mattered more than the feeling of being scared, ganyan?
Mm.
Let's go for Joseph first
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
because you're the farthest.
yeah. You know, I really know talaga this business, right? This digital business is a blessing, right? It's a blessing.
Mm.
Because I would never have thought, no, that I would be able to speak in front of everyone, publicly or even in social media, about our business, right?
Mm.
But to me, when I started showing up, ang nangyari is I started um, positively impacting people. Kasi nga, I was able to contribute to the current situation ng mga business owners. Like I
Mm-hmm.
told, I told Coach K when I joined, kasi nga I did a lot of research already on this digital business. And one of the things that I found out was, sabi ko, hey, you know what? If I join this digital business, I can add value to my fellow business owners, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
ganun ang naging ano ko kay Coach K. Sabi ko, Coach Katrina, I said, Coach, no matter what happens, sabi ko, I will contribute, I will support, and I will help this community, right? So when I started showing up on a daily basis, I'm feeling grateful and thankful to help other people who are sort of having, syempre, challenges in the digital business, and I was able to help them. So to me, it's so encouraging. It's so encouraging and it's so inspiring that I'm also serving a purpose by being here, showing up on a daily basis. And
Mm-hmm.
now actually, after 2 years in this digital business, I have been, obviously, I'm working towards my, I guess, my coach status, though, being a coach in this business. I haven't even reached that level yet. But now I'm being invited regularly to speak along with the same coaches, right? So sabi ko, I feel so uh, very overwhelming, but I feel warm about it, and I feel like parang there's there's some gratitude, there's some parang ano siya, parang to me it's it's always what I wanted. Kasi back in the old days when I was a manager, the best thing about my job was to help, to support, and motivate and coach my staff members. That's the
Mm.
reason why I stayed in my job for a long time. Because I love doing, coaching. I love doing training. I love to do, parang, so to me, it was like parang, it wasn't a transition. Parang I'm still on the same
Mm.
job, but it's different. It's with the business now, right? So to me, it's more very personal than just the business side of things, right? So, yeah, no, that's how I am, and that's what I like, and I'm very very thankful and grateful that I have this opportunity with our business partners.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Ayan. Wow, ang ganda no. Parang ano,
Yeah.
fulfillment for you, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yeah, yeah.
How about you, coach?
Wow. Alam mo, it's I'm thinking back into my career, right? Because I have been through so many careers in my lifetime, right? Even in the airline when I was a flight attendant, and then moving on to here in the corporate world in different fields, right? In human resources, in marketing and sales, and now here in an online business as a coach as well, and now also doing this podcast. One thing I can really think of, right, is showing up even if you don't feel ready. So many times that has happened to me. I've been called upon to do something or to share, or if somebody doesn't show up, I have to like show up and spur the moment things, in my past jobs as well, right? And I feel that that is really something that a lot of people don't realize, but you can add a lot of value and a lot of people can actually learn from you because of all your experiences, of all the different ways that you've been exposed to so many different circumstances, so many different situations, right? So it is parang learn as you go. So it's like, yeah, so we really have to, you don't know who you are going to impact when
Yeah.
you show up. You don't know. Maybe they're just waiting for you because there's so many people, right? But maybe these people resonate with you. And when you do your part to show up, even, if you don't feel like you're ready to show up, people resonate with you and they in turn get encouraged by
Mm.
you. So that's how I look at it, right? Doesn't
Yes.
have to be this really like highfalutin example,
Mm.
but That is what I can think of really in our day-to-day lives. We
Yeah.
all have the ability to be able to show up and just, and give some value to whoever is listening or, you know, watching you. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I can say about that.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you. Thank you so much, Coach. Kuya Larry is watching.
Larry.
Good evening, coaches.
Hi,
Good morning,
Larry.
coaches.
How are you doing?
Thanks for watching, Kuya Larry. Ayan.
Fun.
What you said, coach, is they're beautiful. Like, it's all about purpose, fulfillment, yan, yung showing up, giving value to people. In my case, kasi medyo bata-bata pa tayo, I just came out of that corporate job in the Philippines before I moved here. And then, what I realized was, I didn't parang hindi ko nasulit ba. I
Mm.
wasn't really able to maximize that time in the corporate
Mm,
world to really show up for myself. Sa
mm.
sobrang mahiyain ko, sa sobrang takot
Oh.
ko. Yan. And if well, I don't regret, having my past kung ano man yon, but that's one of the things na sana pala I maximize. Kasi there
Mhm.
are a lot of, sabi niyo nga, learnings and value that you can get
Yes.
from it. And now, I think this is one huge leap for me, this online business. Because, from that very shy person nga, I'm showing up for myself. Like, in this business, little by little, in the beginning nga, parang hindi pa ganun ka, kaano talaga, naka-firm talaga na showing up for myself. But now that I realized na, ay, ang dami ko palang pwedeng matutunan. Ang dami pa pala. And from that 12 years of experience in IT companies back in the Philippines, tapos lumipat dito, which, Canada has a very different culture when it comes to, in the corporate world, yung companies
Mm.
din. Um,
Mhm.
and then doing this business, like, it's, parang feeling ko ang laki na agad nag-grow ko. Nag-grow
Ilan,
ko.
ilan
Yeah,
years sa
yeah.
ano? Arian, ilang years sa
12,
corporate?
kuya, 12
12?
sa Philippines. Tas
Mm, yeah.
dito I'm going 3 years.
Mm.
Wow.
Yan.
Amazing.
And I think there's still a lot more to learn, both from others and yung mga personal development,
Mm.
audiobooks, and then courses that we're taking here in this business. Sobrang laking impact nun kasi I never would have known na kaya ko din 'to. Just like Kuya Joseph, na kaya ko din 'to, like speaking live in front of, people in social media. And I think it's just like, kahit na natatakot ako, I think it's just a little more courage.
Mhm.
Konti, tas little by little, and then, parang nagiging ano na siya, norm na siya for me. So yun. I think showing up really matters kasi hindi mo alam kung ano yung i-gain mo from that
Yes.
experience.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Yan. Second, so what small action naman did you keep doing that eventually paid off? If you have that, experience from your mga past jobs or this business as well. Mga small actions.
Coach Mildred, ikaw
What
naman.
small actions? Okay. What small actions did I keep doing that eventually
Mhm.
paid off? You know what? Let's talk about social media, right? Because this is really the bulk of
I
our
like that.
business. Let's talk about social media, right? With the onset of AI, artificial intelligence, you know, what do I do that eventually, yes, because before I would just do that every now and then, right?
Mm.
But because we have a business and it is in social media, I have to be consistent. So I had to learn how to be consistent because you know what? People are watching you, even if it may be quiet. And then I would get messages or I would get an email I have actually been watching you. So they're asking questions. What are you really doing? What is it? So it is an opportunity for me to really talk to them one on one. Because as I said earlier, you don't know who you're going to impact. You
Mm.
don't know that your story is something that this other person needed to hear to let them take that leap of faith or to act on it, right? You don't know. You don't
But
know.
you know,
So,
coach, there are also people na parang they don't wanna share or they don't wanna open up because they think na hindi naman, ano ba, parang hindi nila nakikita yung impact nila sa ibang tao. Parang or sometimes they're also
oh,
scared.
the other way around.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
So they have to work on themselves
yeah,
because, you may think na, oh my, I don't really have anything of value to share or
yeah.
no, each
Madami yan.
person is important, each of us, because we all went through different experiences, different exposures, whatever that is, somebody will resonate with you. Right? Meron talaga magre-resonate sa'yo. Your audience, you have your own audience
Mm,
na you will be attracted to you.
mm,
Iba-iba tayo eh. Although both of you are in IT, I am in the aviation and more like, social work and dealing with people. Each of us have our own way of, reaching out to people talaga. So, alam mo, maski quiet sila, people will resonate with that. The people who are also quiet like them,
mm,
right? Oo. The most important thing here in what we're doing really is just be yourself
mm,
because it is hard to do something that you don't feel comfortable with,
mm,
right? So if you are really quiet or introvert, of course it has to show, right? But of course you're trying to come out of your shell and talk more. Or
mm,
if you are an extrovert like I am an extrovert, right? This is me, you know. I
mm.
have learned at this point to be just unapologetically be me. I have no
Wow,
excuses. I am just being me. So you take it or you leave it.
wow.
Just being me.
That's beautiful. For others, coach, ang hirap kasi no'n, yung being unapologetically
Alam
you.
mo, Ariane, I think at a certain stage in life, you kind of earned that.
Yeah,
Kami ni
wow.
Joseph, kasi we already had several years,
Mm,
20, 30 years in the career, different careers,
yes.
exposed to so many different people, right? So, and a different age as well. I know you are our youngest, but I think I can say that Joseph, we have earned this. Yeah, and I feel that at this point, like I'm just being me. I'm just showing up as me. Kasi ang hirap nun it's very hard to pretend something that you're not. It's hard
Yes,
to be consistent. You forgot,
you're
what
right.
did I do last time? How did I say this? No, you have to be consistent with who you are.
Mm,
And that is how people will resonate with you, right?
yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ikaw naman, Kuya Joseph, yan, small
Uh,
actions
yeah,
that
small
made
actions. Yeah, it's a good question, no? It's a good question. Pero sometimes we forget that the answer to these questions are right in front of our nose, di ba?
That's right.
But, we, I mean, sometimes we do it already, but we don't realize it, right? So, in terms of action, no, I totally agree with Coach Mildred. Consistency with me naman as well is, alam mo, I learned, right? I learned na people could be very judgmental, especially in social media, like what Coach
Oh,
Mildred has said,
yes.
right? Pero the moment I realized, now when I started sharing my story and I
Mm-hmm.
happened to inspire someone,
Mm-hmm.
right? Kahit one person or
Yeah.
whoever, it
Mm-hmm.
was more than enough for me to feel comfortable to show up and create those small little things that we do for our business, right? But this is the point that I like about this digital business. It's not that we're only promoting our digital business, but we're able to change people's lives, right? And once you do that, you feel that parang your heart is in the right place kasi you're making an impact, a positive impact on people. So as
Mhm.
you think about
Mhm.
those things, diba, we do these small little actions by saying, okay, you know what? I want to post something today, regardless of what it is, right? Because before I was very hesitant of posting. So to me, doing those small actions, I continue to post whatever is in my mind, hoping that I would be able to inspire others. Diba?
Mhm.
That's
Mhm.
really very, very simple, right? That, kasi nga, social media now is giving us the platform to educate, to entertain, and to inspire people.
Yeah.
So it's, we know na maraming tao na they're very reserved. They're
Mm.
very protective about their confidentiality, the person, the way the person they are. But things are evolving, unfortunately, right? Life is evolving, technology is evolving, how we make money is evolving, and we have to follow that evolution, unfortunately.
Mhm. Mhm.
So, little
Yeah.
action, yeah, it's so easy to do. It's just that we forget now. We do these things, pero we don't think that it's making a
An
difference. But it
impact.
is. But it is. It is. So that's my answer.
Yeah, thank you, Kuya. And even small actions na that you repeatedly do, right? It will really eventually pay off.
Yeah.
Siyempre,
Yeah.
you don't know yet how it will pay
Yes.
off for you, right? Hindi pa agad-agad magkakaroon ng result. But eventually, if you do that small actions, it
Mhm.
will eventually
Yeah.
pay. And
Mhm.
I think for me, it's seeing na every opportunity, I can grab it because it's for my growth. Aside
Yes.
from also the impact that it will give to other people, 'di ba? Na makaka-resonate with you. So, yun. Sabi naman ni Kuya Larry, success doesn't come from big breakthrough. In reality, it comes from showing
I'm
up
sure.
daily. Yes, especially when motivation is low. That's when edge is built. Totoo yan, Kuya Larry.
Yeah.
Ang lalim ng Kuya Larry, ang lalim. Parati lang.
Ang
Yes.
lalim, oo nga. So,
Wow.
alam mo, what the thought that comes to mind right away in that is sometimes it's quiet, di ba? It's quiet.
Mm,
Yeah.
It's like, alam mo yung bamboo tree na in Japan, there is a certain variety of bamboos that grow so fast, right? But in
mm,
the first few years, it's parang nothing is growing, ganyan lang, little. Parang, what's happening? Let's cut this off. No, but underneath, they're growing their roots. Their
Mhm.
roots. They want to grow that foundation. So
mm,
after those 1 or 2 years, oh my gosh, it shoots up. I think it grows like 3 feet a day. Can you imagine growing up? It grows 3 feet a day and it goes high at to like I don't know 50 feet or something or 60 feet. So same, and that analogy is like our business.
mm,
Sometimes we're slow in the beginning because we're learning, we're building the foundation, I'm not tech savvy, so I have to learn this, I have to learn that, there's certain times in our lives that happens, right? So yun yung analogy with that na we are learning, that's why it's kind of slow, but we are building the foundation. Pagkatapos noon, wala na, we continue to grow, grow, grow. And then certain time merong stop because you're growing more,
mm.
you getting more nutrients from the soil, from the training, from the conventions, from the seminars, and then you grow again. Diba?
That,
I hope that analogy, I just thought about that.
ang ganda, coach.
I
Ang
read
ganda
about
ng
that.
analogy. Yeah.
Yeah, kasi nakita ko lang yan the other day about this bamboo tree, this
Yeah.
certain variety, and they grow. And you know how bamboo trees are because they have such a solid foundation. No
Mm.
matter the typhoon, it sways. So they are very resilient. They don't break
True, that's true.
because the foundation is strong. Hindi
Mm.
siya nung masyado lang na ano. And other trees, ang laki-laki, right? So big the trees. But very shallow ang roots. So when the typhoon comes, like yung ibang mango trees, I could
Mm.
see this, right? When I was still in the Philippines, like mango groves, oh, they get toppled down, right?
Mm.
Because shallow ang roots. Same with us. Diba?
Yes,
We
that's
are
true.
growing. We continue to grow. We continue to build our roots and our foundation.
Yeah, I love that analogy. I love that analogy, lalo sa business natin because
Yes.
like right now, parang nagbo-browse lang ako sa feed ng isang araw, and then I saw other businesses that are almost like it's seemingly almost the same as ours. So I
Mm.
got curious and I said, what is this? Like what are they marketing or promoting about? And then I checked, and then parang the realization for me is there's a lot of things out there na um parang sometimes it's masked as a good opportunity.
Yes. Yes.
Pero if talagang hindi ka nag-research, if hindi ka
Yeah.
na 'di ba, if you don't
Yeah.
inform yourself enough, you'll
Mhm.
be lured into some kind of those kind of things na other people would easily think as scam, right?
That's right.
But here, what I love about this is that we do it in our own terms.
Mhm.
We
Oh,
do it in
yes.
our own terms, and that's how we build the foundation strong.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah. So yun. So our next question naman is, how has showing up consistently, especially in this online business, shape your confidence or identity? Yan. Mauna na lang ako.
Yes.
Sige,
Yes.
mauna na lang ako. Kasi for me naman, the growth na has been really massive na sa akin. Parang for me, even if I'm just like going 3 years pa lang into this business, I've seen the growth already in me. Yung change in mindset, yung habits, yung never giving up talaga na attitude, never stopping because again, yung sinabi nga natin kanina, I wanted the foundation to be strong.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
sa akin, the showing up consistently, hindi na lang siya because I am doing the business. Parang it's for the long term na not just for myself, but yung results that it will generate in the long run is for my family and also for the people that whose lives I'm gonna touch. Especially in this business, kasi this business is considered a people business, right? And if hindi ka marunong makipag-communicate then with other people, although here we teach how to do that, right? Um, nasa iyo na lang eh, if you're willing to really take on the challenge and grow and improve yourself, if you really wanna be a good mentor or coach. So yung showing up consistently na yon, again, that small actions kahit na hindi mo pa nakikita yung result. But if you have faith and if you do it consistently, yung results nun, you will reap the harvest in the end. So sa akin, dun sa ngayon, sa growth pa lang ngayon, wala na, panalo na agad eh. Panalo na agad eh. Meeting you guys and then the coaches and then yung mindset na nag-iba na hindi na toxic.
Mm-hmm. No, you're not
Naging
toxic.
for me. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
How about you guys?
Oh, Joseph, ikaw.
Yeah, no, I can certainly relate to to Ariane what she just mentioned. No, coming from the corporate world for 34 years, parang I felt na I wasn't growing anymore kasi it's always the same thing over and over again. No, so
Mm.
I feel though na with my staff, I was making an impact. I was making at least, well, that was my job. My job was more to motivate them, support them, so that they can produce, right, to be productive. So it's not easy kasi I have to deal with, syempre, management, but at the same time I have to deal
Mm-hmm.
with my staff. So I'm the
Yeah.
in between, right? So um, it was a tough job, but in terms of what you mentioned about consistency, like I said earlier, no, if your heart is in the right place and you feel now you are making a positive impact, no matter what, to people, to others, or whoever, and you're adding value, that's what matters the most, I think. And now these days, kasi it's so important, so important to um, to share your lessons learned, your practical, yung practical situations, yung how to. I mean, I even started a financial literacy every Friday just to, um, add value to others that could at least learn something, kahit small things, right? But like to me, it's not. I realize now you don't have to have a business to do that. With the platform that we have and with the technology that we have, it can be done. As a matter of fact, a lot of people are doing it, and when they do it, when they be consistent and when they share the value that they have, they end up earning from it. Most of them, right? So to me, parang ganun na nga ang nangyayari sa way of life natin, especially Arian, you're millennial, di ba? You're millennial.
Opo.
Oh, so millennial and then the Gen Z or whatever, they are now actually starting to evolve as well, and I think they're actually taking the lead. They're actually taking the lead yung sa mga ganitong transition in life,
Mhm.
right? So to me, sabi, like I said earlier, if your heart is in the right place and you feel like you're really adding value, that's all what matters to anyone, right? So yeah, that's my answer. So, Coach Mildred, what about you?
Well, I like your questions because they're so practical. Practical questions. And these are things that we can actually, not just in the business, but also in our relationships, in our careers, and in business. You can use this anywhere, right? So, how has showing up consistently shaped your confidence or identity? Okay. So, I could see that really from the onset, even in the airline and all that, right? Even in school pa, because in school I was very active. I was I was in varsity. I showed up. I was in the varsity volleyball team. I was in the swimming team. And we competed, right? And then showing up for them, showing up for your team, because if you're not there, pilay sila. Alam mo yon? They are, ano ba yung pilay sa English? They are,
Ano ba yung pilay, kuya?
so you're like in a crutch because you don't have one foot, right? So that is pilay. So being a team player, you have to show up for your team. You're a volleyball team, you're in the swim team, you have to show up. And in the student council, we were also active. And then it goes to your career now in the airline. Oh, especially in the airline, right? Right? Because it's not just it is a matter of life and death as well in the airline, right? Because and that's why we're trained there for any emergency that may occur. We are prepared. So we had to all learn how to swim, right? Emergency situation, what do you do, right? And there were actually a few times that I was called on to a flight that I wasn't supposed to fly because the other person got sick. So last minute, oh Mildred, you are on call or you're, reserve, they call reserve. So you have to be picked up within the hour. So you already have to be ready, your suitcase and all ready to go. And then you have to have that mindset na okay, I'm flying now, I cannot, hindi na I have to be on
In the zone.
work mode. Yeah, your mindset matters, especially because that is so important. And so actually I had a few incidents of emergency procedures. We were going to prepare for a crash landing because it's either there was an engine fire one time, and then the other time the hydraulics won't go out. So we had to prepare everybody, and that's when being consistent. Okay, here again I put it back to in the training. We had to be there every single day. You cannot miss training. Emergency procedures and what to do in emergency. You have to prepare yourself. Know that. Plus, again, the mindset. Na you have to be strong.
And
You have to
calm.
show people that you are calm. You cannot panic. You cannot panic because once you panic,
Oh my God.
everybody is going to panic. So all of that comes to play in that few minutes that you need that training. Because really, I found out that you don't really know how you will react until the day of, or until it happens.
Happens.
So
Yeah.
all that training that you have, because you were consistent with all those trainings, and you studied, we had exams and some failed. May exams yun, ha? May exams kami, ganon. And because it's so important. It's just a matter of life and death, right? It's
Mm.
not just being glamorous and knowing how to wear your clothes and your hair, grooming and hygiene. No, it's also about emergency procedures and how to stay calm in the midst of calamity or emergencies. So it's not only until you are there in that instant that you draw on, okay, what do I remember here? What you remember all the things. Now, oh, this is what I'm supposed to do. Alam mo na yun. But at the same time, you cannot show everybody that your pupils are dilating.
Poker face daw, coach.
Poker face. Smile. Okay, please. Okay, put your baggages under. Okay, do this. Seat belts on. You gotta be calm. That
Mm.
is what I can think of, really. Like how to be consistent, right? Showing up consistently. So when that happens, you're ready. You know what to do.
Yes.
So same in business, right?
Yes. I
Consistent,
love.
you go for the training and all, so that when that happens, when that person asks you, so what is this about? You know how to respond.
Yeah. You're
You have
ready.
the right answer for them. It's not like you're panicking. Oh, okay, I don't know how to answer you. No, you
Wow, I
gotta
love.
you gotta know. You gotta know how to answer them, and you have to be confident of your answer.
Yes.
If you are not confident, even if you have the right answer, they will doubt if you really know
Mm.
what you're doing. True. Yes. So you have to be confident, do your due diligence. You have to do your training. So when that question comes up, you know how to answer them. And if you truly don't know the answer, just tell them, oh, this is the first time I've come out with this question. Let me get back to you. I'll find out and let me get back to you. But you
Mm.
have to say it in in confidence. You
Mm.
have to have that. What is the term I'm looking for, Joseph? Alam mo to. You have to have that the belief in yourself that, oh,
Yeah.
okay, I can handle this, and this
Yeah.
is how I'm handling it, right? Because you're building the is a trust factor before they even come to you. They have to really know that they can trust you, that you
Mm.
are a real person, that you are who you say you are, and that you know how to guide them,
Mm.
right?
Yes.
Because
Yes.
we have guided a lot of people, so we can guide them too. So
Yeah.
a lot of things come to play in the
Mm.
business, really, right? And sabi ko nga, it's really practical because all these things you can do it. You can actually, it's doable in your life, in your
Mm.
career, your business, in your relationships,
Yes.
all encompassing.
Yes,
Diba?
I love that. I love that. Thank you for the reminder, coach. Actually, ako din, kailangan ko din i-remind yung sarili ko minsan. O, sabi ni Kuya Larry, taken on Coach Mildred's analogy, kanina yung bamboo, it's the growth, discipline, and
And
foundation you
foundation you
develop.
develop. Yes, Larry, thank you for that
Absolutely.
input.
Yes, thank you, Kuya Larry. Thank you, Coach
Yes.
Mildred, for that reminder. Ayun nga, ako din. Kailangan ko i-remind yung sarili ko na, di ba? And it's when you, let's say, when you're in a business and you answer to a client or to a lead or a buyer and you are
Mm.
confident, that is the proof that you showed up consistently in
Yeah.
Yeah.
your business, right?
Mm.
Parang yun yung magiging fruit of your labor, yung result. And I think for me, ano pa yan, that's in progress sa akin. Because you guys are very much confident already when you're speaking. So I think, ayan, balik ng training. And that's also why I
Oh, pero Aryan, this did not just come overnight. It's years and
yes,
years of experience, of course,
yeah.
right?
Yes, that's it. Yeah. So
Yeah.
so now what I'm doing is I'm really studying and then pushing myself to do the trainings and all that stuff just so I could like be confident then when speaking with other people, especially if we're promoting this business as well because this business is well for me and I guess this is why we're here. We know how this business impacts the lives of other people and their families, and we
Mm.
wanted to help those families who are looking for a solution. So if were confident enough to say, 'di ba, that this business is really for them, and were confident to explain how they would really understand na they need this business. It's definitely will be a win for both of us, both sides, right? So yeah, do we have other um points to share, to discuss before we wrap up, guys?
O ikaw, Joseph, anong point mo? Ako meron ako.
Oh yeah. I think
Or
yeah.
advice, yeah, advice for others na on why they really need to show up consistently, whether in business or in life in general.
Yeah, no, I really think na kasi there's this notion that everybody is so concerned about what people think of them, right?
Mm,
Hmm.
Once you, like I said, right? Like I said, once you know that you're doing the right thing, or once you know that you have a purpose and you have a passion in life,
mm,
whatever it is, I say to them that do it. Follow, like parang follow your dreams, or keep track and consistently, you know, put actions on your dreams. Like do something about it, right? Because people like to, they have wish, they have the dreams, pero it's only a wish if they don't act on it, right? So
Hmm. Hmm.
to me, it really is just about, kasi nga maraming ang tao dyan na they're so worried about what people think about them. So it, we have to stop that. Kasi you never know who you can inspire with your own story, right?
Yes.
You don't know who you can, um, you don't know who will learn from based on your story. Kasi,
mm,
that's why a lot of people are coming out of the social media. Kaya para that's the reason. And by all means, it's not only just social media; it's also personal, right? Just for talking to someone, that you have met, and they're going through some tough times, and you know, but just being able to tell them or coach them, or to say something to make them feel better or whatever, that's all what matters, whether it's personal, private, or public, right? It really, to me, it's just a lot of people are just putting more of red tape on themselves. Parang ganon. Putting red tape on themselves, right? But I totally agree what we all have shared here. Kasi, you know, it's too bad that we had to find this business to come out of our shelves sometimes, right? But it's not only just the business, it's also the training that we've received, right?
mm,
So to me, my motto has always been try to learn something new every day. And however you learn something through whatever means, that's all what matters. But you are growing on a daily basis, right? So, yeah, no, that's my answer. What about you, Coach Mildred?
yes,
What can you
we're all
share?
Oh my
growing.
gosh. Okay, in
Yeah,
a
we're all growing.
nutshell, in a
Huh?
nutshell, you're so good at what you said, Joseph. It's so true. Because me, from the onset, even before this business, right? Because that's my background, right? Social work, always dealing with people and their what they're going through and how we encourage them and motivate them to get out of that shell. You know, so many people are so capable of doing so much more than where they are. They just
Mhm.
don't wanna get out of the shell, or they are afraid about people's certain expectations of them. And
Yeah.
if they don't veer to that expectation or go into that shell, then
Yeah.
they are deemed, okay, what happened to you? Okay, no, no, but enough of that. You know what? We know for a fact that there's so much negativity happening in social media. So
Mhm.
I know that we, as our, the online business, what we share is all positivity, and that I know, and I stand so strongly on that I am here, I am showing up daily because I know I am making an impact one day at a time, one life at a time. Because as long as I show up consistent, okay, and consistent with who I am, being positive and learning how to, nobody's perfect. We know that, right? But
Mhm.
learning how to look at the positive side of things, because everybody is going through something. We don't know what that is. So we have to show empathy. We have to be compassionate. We, and all of this shows in the way we show up in our business every day. And so that is what actually motivates me to show up, because so many people honestly have come up to me, and I didn't even realize this because I'm just showing up. Hey Mildred, I just wanted to let you know I'm really watching you on the sides, and thank you. You motivate me on a daily basis. You're
Mhm.
always so positive. I said, oh, thank you, I appreciate that. It's good to know that you're doing something that you feel is making an impact on people, right? And
Yes.
I encourage everybody, especially in our business, to consistently show up, because we have so much good to offer. What we offer is really, oh my gosh, it is the real deal. It's like you hit the gold mine. It's
Yeah.
like a gold mine. And I don't want to keep it to ourselves, right? I want to share it with
Mhm.
everybody,
Yeah.
because there's so much. And if people are really looking for a solution for themselves and their families, this is it, guys. Because I have tried different businesses before. This is the best. It ticks all the boxes, right?
Mm,
And then, to all of that in a nutshell, you don't win by being perfect. Okay?
mm,
You win by being present. And the people who change their lives are the ones who simply refuse to despair.
mm.
That
Wow.
in a nutshell.
Wow. Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Kuya. All of
Thank
everything
you.
that you said, it's all um, well said. Kumbaga. Yan. Thank you, guys, also for watching this. And if you're gonna watch it on a replay, you can comment down below as well if you want to interact with us. Thank you, Kuya Larry, for watching and
Thank
interacting with us
you. Yes.
tonight. And remember, guys, that most breakthroughs in life didn't really come from, just feeling ready or confident or motivated. You really have to show up
Yeah.
anyway. And I think a lot of us are too scared again of the opinions of others, what others will think about us, what feedback are they gonna give us, yan. But on the other side of that, kahit na magkaroon sila ng feedback or opinion, you've already grown just by showing up. So remember to show up every day, whether in life or in business or in whatever area of life it may be. And we hope that you have your next chapter that's much more abundant, diba? And
Yes.
um, I think that's all there is for tonight. Thank you so much for joining us, Kuya Joseph, all the way from the
The
Philippines,
Philippines. Yes.
right from Toronto. And we'll see you again in our next chapter.
Yes. Oh my gosh, mangga. Oh my gosh. Show the bagoong. Show the
Salubong,
bagoong.
Kuya! Thanks so much for
Oh
watching,
my
guys.
gosh.
Bye. Have a
Oh
great
my gosh.
night.
Thank you,
Bye. Thank
Ariane.
you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Joseph.
Bye.
Thank you, everybody. Bye for now. See you next
Bye for
time.
now.
See you next week.
Bye.